Hello, everybody. I'm Zack Waldman. For those of you who don't know me, I am the digital social producer at WGBH on our local digital team. Brian, as I'm sure you know, is the longtime host of A Celtic Sojourn, and also we are in the 16th season of A Christmas Celtic Sojourn.
This week, actually.
Right now, we are celebrating Ballykiss Angel, which is available for binging on WGBH Passport. Brian, are you a fan of the show?
I am a fan of the show, and I'm looking forward to seeing it again. It's been a while, actually, and the idea of binge watching this sometime over the holidays is quite attractive.
So we wanted to put Brian's knowledge of the Irish slang world to the test. So, without further ado, you ready to get started?
Ready to go.
Let's do it. All right, first up, banjaxed.
Oh, okay. Banjaxed is destroyed, bollocksed, broken down, wrecked. I could use many other words for it, but it's just not good.
Tackies.
Whoa! I'm going to be guessing at this.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, is
This
right.
early in the game?
Potato chips?
We have sneakers/running shoes.
But it says Limerick. Limerick is known for its kind of inner city language that has its own dialect. And I'm from Cork, which is quite a good distance from Limerick. I'm really coming up with a lot of good excuses, aren't I?
You embarrassed?
Yes.
Queer.
Queer. Queer is a really interesting word because it's a pronunciation of the word queer, but has a lot of different connotations than the current use of the word queer. In Ireland, it literally is like that. Queer is unusual, out of the ordinary. They'd often say that I'm feeling a bit queer, for example.
It's queer cold out today, for example.
Well, queer cold out would mean that it's unusually cold.
And in Boston all the time, right?
It's queer cold every darn morning I get up these last weeks.
All right, next one. Savage.
Okay, savage means good. Savage is really saying something is elevated. It's on steroids. We had a savage night last night. It was absolutely a great night last night, which of course is the opposite. This is very much an Irish thing where they say something is literally the opposite of what they intended to be. Like deadly, for example, is another kind of a word that they use in the same way. But I might say Zach is a savage guy. That means he's a good guy.
Just got called a savage by Brian O'Donovan.
Exactly.
I can sleep
In a
easy
good
tonight.
way, in a
yes,
real good
right,
way.
right. Brian, next word. Main key.
Ooh, manky. Something is manky, meaning that it's foul, it's horrible, it's dirty, it's something that you don't want to have in your house.
What would be the number one manky thing that you just can't have it in? You freak out.
Dirty tackies. See, I'm using tackies.
Crack.
Whoa, that's a great word. I got into trouble in my first job here in the US because I picked up the phone one day. I was just out of grad school and I said to somebody on the phone, this is 1985, and I said, oh, we had great crack last night. C-R-A-I-C, crack is a totally different thing in Ireland, and it's used in many different ways. It could be saying, we had great crack last night, meaning we had great fun last night. Or you could say, again, Zach, you're great crack, meaning that you're good fun to be around. And you can also say, what's the crack? It means, what's up? What's happening? What's going on?
Next one. Cat.
Cat, okay. Something is cat when, again, it's bad. That's cat. You'd say, oh my God, I went to see that movie last night. It was cat.
Yoke. Yoke is our next word.
Okay. Yoke is a thing. Anything that is a thing. Look, get me that yoke over there if you can't think of what you're actually about to say. So it's a kind of a substitute for something that you don't know the word of, or you want to just use something generic, is a yoke.
Malacca?
Oh, I've got another stumper. Malacca.
Really?
Yeah. I can only imagine that it's related to Malacca, which I've often said, like, it's a cat's Malacca. And again, it's kind of something that's not so good, I think, but I might be totally off on this thing.
We've got, bad rugby player. He's mullicking about. Mullicking about.
Mullicking about, okay.
7 out of 9, not bad. That gets you in the Hall of Fame in American baseball.
To tell you the honest truth, I thought I'd ace every one of them. I said, where are you going to come up with words that I wouldn't know of, having grown up in Ireland? But you did it twice, and I go out the more enlightened. And it was also great crack just to be hanging around here.
This guy, unbelievable. Thank you, Brian. We appreciate it.
Great to be here.